Living the life. Oh, very special guest, and I mean really special. Ayaan and Mikaeel, who have raised over £80,000 from Yemen, including a donation from none other than superstar Angelina Jolie. Welcome, Ayaan and Mikaeel. Assalamu alaikum. Come on in, man. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. And Shaquille, you are, whose dad are you?
I'm Ayaan's dad.
So that's Ayaan then?
This is Ayaan.
I can see the way you, mashallah. And young man, assalamu alaikum, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Good.
Right, listen, where did this idea come from? What happened?
So basically we read this book called Boy at the Back of the Class.
Okay.
And it was about this boy called Amit, and he was a refugee and he came to England. And I kept on asking my mum some questions, and obviously probably at the same time Mikaeel was reading it too, so he was probably asking his mum some questions, and then our mums showed us a Yemen Peel video showing that there's over 12 million children suffering, and we wanted to make a difference.
Wow, is that right as well? Was you reading the book at the same time, was you? Alhamdulillah.
I mean, you look like twins, but you're not.
No.
You're just best friends.
Yeah.
They support different teams, though, I know that much.
Is that who do you support?
United.
Oh!
Arsenal.
Right, both of you. I'll go right now. Both
We
of
might
you.
be making pink lemonade next. So tell us then, what happened? So once you read the book then, what was the next story? What happened next?
So we made these posters, and then we made these posters, and then we and then our mum and dad showed a video on social media, and then we shared it to like people, and we showed them what time it was, like what day it was, and when it was coming.
And what about when you were making the posters? What did you draw them? What did you do?
So we said like, come on, buy some lemonade, or lemonade for Yemenaid.
Wow!
I like
lemonade
for Yemenaid.
On that note. Now, I asked you, what's in your lemonade? You said it's a top secret. Okay. It's a bit like that really famous Scottish drink, yeah? It's got a secret ingredient, and the family never travel together, so in case something happens to them and they can't share the recipe. Right, so listen, are you going to tell us how you make this lemonade? What do you do? Why was it, anyway, lemonade? Why do you think lemonade?
Because we like lemonade, and we think everyone else in the world likes lemonade.
Yeah.
So we think it would be good to make a lemonade stand.
Okay.
Do you know what? You know, back in the day, I'm going to tell you into a little secret. Back in the day, when I was a bit younger, there was a very, very famous advert, and it was called R. White's Lemonade. Right? It was like a big thing. It's like this man used to creep all the way down into the stairs, open the fridge, and then open and get a bottle of lemonade as well. So fantastic choice of drink there, son.
I mean, you started off with a really modest target of 400 Shaquille.
We did.
As a father, 400 quid for you two. How old are you both?
6.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
For sure. For sure.
So to hit 80 grand...
It's surreal.
It's surreal.
It's absolutely surreal. You know, we went in with the intention of a couple £100, you know, be nice to teach the boys about charity and introduce them to it. And they're very inquisitive 6-year-olds. So they wanted to learn about how they could help these children that are going through such hard times.
Sure.
So, you know, the genuine truth is we thought that we'd be pulling people off the street to say, come on guys, you know, buy a lemonade.
So is that what you did? You put the stand out on the street?
Yeah, we did it in our driveway.
You know what, it's really interesting that first and foremost Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put that intention in their heart, alhamdulillah, and then he blessed it with barakah, alhamdulillah, and you as parents, you must be so proud that you thought, you know what, let's really support that however way, because it was nothing planned, was it? It was thought, you know what, let's go into the front garden, let's set up a beautiful stand like this, and let's start selling lemonade.
Absolutely, spot on. I mean, look, you couldn't be prouder of your children more than this for us. Like, if your children are getting recognition internationally for raising money for such a worthy cause, like that for me is like the epitome of how proud
when we talk about international, I mean Angelina Jolie, I mean you can't get bigger than that.
You can't.
How did that happen?
So we got in touch with the Ilford Recorder. We thought this is a good feel-good story, you know.
So you were just thinking recorder, Ilford Recorder.
Yeah, come on. your children get like a nice print.
I love it.
In the Ilford Recorder. You'd be happy with that, right?
Yeah,
so we
of
thought
course.
frame that, it'd be lovely. And off the back of that, you know, BBC got in touch, and it just kind of escalated. And
that's where she picked it up.
She saw the video on BBC and got in touch with her UK representative, saying that she'd like to make a donation.
And I won't ask you how much she donated, right, because it would be unfair. But have you guys written back to her? Do you know who Angelina Jolie is?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
She's a long lost puppy. Do you know that? She's a long lost puppy.
So what happened? Did you write back to her? Or?
What did you do, boys?
So she wrote us a letter first, and then we replied back on our mum and dad showed us a video. I got it wrong.
No, carry on. It's live TV, don't worry.
Okay.
So what happened? So she wrote to you guys first,
Yeah.
and you wrote back to her.
Yeah. So we wrote back to her. It was a video. So we said if you come if you come in the UK, come free to buy some fresh glass of lemonade.
Wow, that's a marketer there as well. Sales background, I see my
Right, so tell us how you've been making this lemonade now.
Oh,
What was
they
the
want the secret.
Secret.
You can miss out the
Yes.
secret ingredient. Just give us a rough idea what's been going on.
Okay, it's just I don't know.
Well, how you been
let's
doing?
start.
What
How do you
doing?
start first? What do you do
Squeeze
first? You squeeze a lemon.
Squeeze a lemon,
okay,
and then-
so that's a lemon segregator, is it? Does that get rid of the pips? You don't want pips in your drink, do you?
No, but that's why we have these.
A char.
Right,
a strainer.
and you've underneath here. Let me just go around the back. You've got these little green trays. What are these for?
Oh, to
And
put
these
like,
are for like the straws and the cups.
Okay, fantastic. Now, was this going on throughout the summer?
It was. I mean,
COVID,
post-COVID,
Okay.
we tried to control it the very best that we could.
Brilliant.
It was outside a yard, outside a house, so we kind of wanted to make sure people were social
Right, now
distancing
this-
and so on and so forth.
This is your. And this is your.
lemon, man.
Right, fantastic. You've got the full shebang here, right?
They are. They've already
Brilliant.
come prepared with
They've
the...
come prepared.
They have.
Right, listen. Can we taste some of this because we need to know how good this really
Hey,
is.
boys, why don't you pour them?
Let's have a
One each.
taste of
There you
this and
go.
see what it's all about.
Is this how people were coming then? So obviously, I'm coming off the street. I'm coming. I've made a donation, and then you give us a drink.
Well, this is it. You know, people were coming with hundreds of pounds, saying this is a very worthy cause.
I was going to
Here's
ask you, what
£100.
was the average donation?
Oh, God, I couldn't give you an average, but to think that we were going to try and raise a couple of £100
is in the pudding.
for it to get to, you know, at the end of the day, we sat down and we counted the money, and it was close
Wow.
to £6,000.
That is very refreshing.
It's good.
I have to admit.
Bismillah,
Are you doing
alhamdulillah.
cakes as well? I heard.
Yeah.
Is that right? Who baked the cakes?
a local bakery.
Local bakers.
And they've just given to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Brilliant.
we allowed to say the bakers? Are they local?
There were loads. There were
Yeah.
loads. A lot of local bakers got in touch and said, we'd like to, you know, contribute to the cause and feel free to sell this, and yeah, within a few hours, we were completely sold out.
And are you still trying to get to the 100k?
That's the target. Inshallah, more. You know, these boys. How much do you want to raise, boys?
10 million.
10 million.
There you go. See, don't stop there.
That's a lot of lemons.
Was it a case of every time you got to a certain figure, you upped the stakes?
Absolutely.
And it just carried on and on and on.
Absolutely. I mean, it wasn't just us. It was a wider effort to our friends and family. A lot of brothers and sisters that we know run some stalls up in and around the area, and it's a collective effort. You know, everyone got involved. The community wanted to get involved, and
Sure.
it's such a worthy cause. You know.
I mean, you know what, Shakib as well. I mean, obviously, Mikael's father as well, Abu Bakr, mashallah, and his mum. Everyone, like you said, collectively coming together and really giving the support for not just your children as well. This probably had an offshoot for other people also taking the initiative and setting up the Just Giving pages as well, mashallah.
For sure.
Fantastic
There's
effort.
so many people that have got in touch from around the world. Like literally, they've said that they've been inspired by two 6-year-olds and they want to do a similar thing. And how did we go about doing it? And you know, we're happy to share those details.
I love it. To finish off with, we're going to do a lemonade off, as they say. So we're going to try and squeeze some lemons
I'm a
and see
secret
what we
lemonade
can make
drinker.
here. Let's have a look.
Right,
so
come on,
am I doing
Ayaan.
this the right way?
Right,
So
Ayaan,
I'm
you've got to watch
assuming-
me.
I would just.
So, here,
There's not really much coming out of these. Oh, there is.
we squeeze this bit of lemon here.
Yeah.
Squeeze a bit of lemon.
Right, okay.
Get rid of the pips.
Yeah.
Let's
And then
make sure
a
our
little bit
drink's
more
the
here.
best.
Yeah, you squeeze lots of lemons.
And then we
There's
do
lots
a
of
bit of
lemon.
water.
But we need a lot more than what we have,
Oh,
haven't
you got
we?
some water.
Yeah.
Do you not put water in yours?
In Mallorca.
No.
Don't taste like
There's hardly
what it
anything in
ought to.
here. Let's have a look.
Right, look at
Oh,
this.
there's not a lot. Right, hold on. Oh, looks really good. It looks really good.
Right, Ayaan, are you ready?
A wee drop of water.
That looks like water.
Tell her. Okay,
Right, hold on. Let me-
please can you tell me how I done?
That is very good.
Hey.
Try that one.
Get in there.
Yeah? Fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah, I love
You guys are the masters.
MashaAllah.
What's next, Q? What's their next challenge?
What's next, guys? What do you want to do next? What are we doing?
Lemonade for Lebanon.
Lebanon, fantastic. And that's another
brilliant.
It is a very worthy cause. You know, they're quite the activists now. You know,
it's absolutely fantastic. Well, listen, I'm expecting these two to be here in another 10 years or whatever, presenting some of the live appeals, to be honest.
sure, inshallah.
Inshallah. Allah bless you and your families for the fantastic work you guys are up to.
If people still want to donate, how can they donate?
For sure. We're on Instagram, the LemonAid Boys, and there's a Just Giving page just there. Yeah, be amazing.
Brilliant. Well, look,
Fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant. Allah bless you and your families, inshallah. And you guys, mujahids of the ummah.
Mashallah.
Allah bless you, keep you going, inshallah. And maybe I might have to come round. You live near me for some tips about how to fundraise.
Well done.
All right,
Inshallah.
fantastic. Have you got a quick message for everybody watching about what, if any other kids out there want to do something like this, what should they be doing?
Raising money for people that are poor.
Right.
Inshallah.
Any
Less
tips?
fortunate.
What should they do? What kind of things? Tell me something. You want to tell anybody?
Have a look at it.
He's drank all of my lemonade. He's doing really
He loves
good.
that, doesn't he? That's because it wasn't lemonade, it was iron booth.
You want to tell anybody any message before we finish?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Shaquille, for yourself as a father, on behalf of the parents, if there's people out there, the kids are really, they've got some ideas, they want to do something, what advice would you give to parents?
Keep a clean intention. You know, don't try to do it for any other reason than to help others. And if Allah wills it, look, I mean, we never thought we'd get to 80k or anything like that. So keep intention clean and just do it with a clean heart, and you never know where it'll go.
MashaAllah.
Jazakumullah khair for being with us.
Jazakallah khair.
And we'll have a bit more of that lemonade while we go for our next feature, inshallah.
Right.
Living the life.